Hello. It's 2026 now. Isn't that weird? Isn't that goofy? Isn't that a big change? Now I have to write 2-6 instead of 2-5 whenever I date things. Besides that, not really much else has changed. But it's a time whenever people might start something because they believe they can do it the entirety of the year. 365 days of something. You might call this a resolution, if you will. And you may wonder if silly old me has any resolutions. And I could, right? I could think of something like, what do I want to do this year? How should I improve myself this year? What should I change this year? But I don't do that. Because why spend one day thinking about everything you could change for the next year when you could spend all the days thinking about what you could change for the next year? So instead, I'll think about, I could start running every day again. I did it for a short stint in September and did it for about a month. And so if I just do that 12 times, then I'll be in supreme shape and I'll have a strong sense of discipline because of, doing something every day that you don't really want to do. Because I don't feel like anyone kind of really wants to run every day. But, it's doable because it takes a certain amount of time and it requires a certain place. But really, it's all about the mentality of how can I do this today? And you just go through that each day. You just wake up every day and you think, when can I run? But this can also be applied to anything that you want to do every day. Instead of thinking about how I should do it for the next week, you only have to think about, how am I going to do that thing today? I could do it right now and get it over with. Or I could do it later and save it for maybe whenever I think I'll be feeling better. And sometimes you'll be in the thick of it and you'll be like, man, I just really can't do this today. And that's how I felt today about this, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm like, what else am I going to talk about? I released a 34-minute video on AI doomerism yesterday. What am I going to possibly say today? But still, it's not about the quality. It's about the consistency. And that's where people usually fail on their resolutions, is they think they need the quality. But they don't, because every sucky day that you get through of doing something is what builds up to the good, fantastic days. Because you can't have the good, fantastic days without the sucky days. Yin and yang and whatever. So that's how I could start something new, is having the mentality of consistency over quality. Because sometimes all you got in you is to do the absolutist, barest of minimums. And I like setting my own absolute bare minimums before I decide them when I'm going through it. So, for instance, I have to speak for like 5 minutes at least. And I decided that, and it's got me here, so that's, I guess, something. But for running, my other thing that I tried to do daily, maybe I'll pick it back up, is that I have to at least run 1 mile. And it doesn't matter the pace or how long it takes, as long as I go 1 mile. And on days of inclement weather, whenever you're not feeling it, are the worst days. But without those days, you can't have the days of beautiful weather and you're really feeling it. And that's the days that you have to look forward to, that you have to have the wisdom that those days will come. And as I said earlier, this can be applied to just about anything you might do daily. I'm a bit of a fitness fanatic, so all of my examples are going to be in that realm, unfortunately. So like cold plunges, or just like a body workout of like 50 push-ups a day, or like a bare minimum amount of push-ups a day, or squats, or crunches, or sit-ups, or, all these other physical challenges. But maybe it's creative, and you can write at least 100 words a day of just like a story, 100-word story every day, bare minimum, or at least one like drawing a day, or one video of 5 minutes a day. Whatever it is, it's all about consistently doing it every day, bare minimum, at least. And you might get somewhere eventually. I don't know. Why do we do it anyways? What's the point of doing these consistent things? And it's because, as always, we want to. We want to do these things. We want to be healthy. We want to be able to run. We want to be able to create videos, write stories, make art. We want to do these things, but our ability to do them is based on, I guess the quality is based on consistency, right? Or at least that's how I view it. If you are able to every day pick up your pen and write some bars every day, you'll eventually write some banger bars. Like, it's bound to happen. It's just something that takes, as I said, consistency. So do that, if you want. I don't know. It's good advice, though. Anyways, doodles.